What is up, sisters and misters? It is me, Mr. Junior, and I am back for another Pixelmon video. This was a request from a subscriber, and this video is going to be about how to EV train your Pokemon. So this is going to be a very simple video, very sweet, very short. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the very first thing is, if we go ahead and take a look here at my Feraligatr, this is most likely what your Pokemon looks like. So this happens whenever you just have a Pokemon, you're leveling it up, you have your starter and you're out in the world catching Pokemon, leveling up, trying to explore and everything. That's what your Pokemon are going to look like. So what you're going to want to fix this are these 6 berries here. So if you take a look here, we have 6 berries: the Palm Egg Berry, Kelpsie Berry, Quallet Berry, Hondu Berry, Greppa Berry, and Tomatao Berry. So what these berries do is they will take away 10 EVs for their corresponding stat. So the Palm Egg will take away HP, Kelpsie attack, Quallet defense, Hondu will take away special attack, Greppa special defense, and Tomatao speed. So you can find these 6 different berries by fighting these Pokemon that are down here listed below. And when you fight them and defeat them, they have a chance at dropping it. You can also find them by exploring villages. When you find villages, if you see right here, that's a Tamao berry bush. And when they grow, they'll look like these. So these are the Palm Eggs, the Kelpsie, the Qualot, Hondu, Greppa, and the Tomatao. So they all look like this. So you're going to be looking for these bushes out in the wild. And when you find them, you just right click on them, grab a berry, and then you're on your way. All right, guys, just a quick second out of your video. I hate to have to be this guy, but YouTube tells me that less than 2% of everybody that's watching are subscribed to my channel. And I have a lot of views on these videos. 90% of my audience is 18 years of age or older. And all I'm requesting is that you guys take 1 second out of your day to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to you, and it helps me tremendously. I'm trying to reach my first 1,000 subscribers, and I would just really appreciate the support. Now, that's all for me. Let's get right back into the video. So you're going to be looking for these. Once you get them, all you're going to do is you're going to grab these bad boys, and you're going to look at the stats that you want. So for my Feraligatr, I want to keep the HP. I want to keep the attack. I want to get rid of defense, special attack, and special defense. So it's 10 stat points per berry. So for special defense, I'm going to need 12 berries for 120 stat points. And that's going to be a Greppa. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out, and I'm going to feed Feraligatr 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I look now, I must have miscounted. So 1, 2, I surely did because I start off with 64 and that only went down 10. So now if I look, he's got 0. So special attack, which is Hondu, feed him 1. That'll get rid of the 10 that he has. And then defense is the Qualot berry here. I only need to feed him, 8? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's take a look. So now he's got 0 EVs for defense, 0 for special attack, 0 for special defense, and I've got the rest that I want. So now I can put these bad boys back. And now what I can do, now that my Feraligatr has no EVs there and I got rid of the bad ones, you're going to want to use these power items. So you guys have seen these multiple times in my videos before. They're good for breeding, and they're also good for EV training. So what they do is when you have them on the Pokemon, obviously they will correspond to a specific EV or a specific stat, and they show as follows. So power weight, HP, power bracer attack, power belt defense, power lens special attack, power band special defense, and power anklet for speed. They will give you 8 EVs for defeating a Pokemon. So each Pokemon has EV yields. So for example, right there, that Zigzagoon, I know that that Zigzagoon will give 1 speed EV. But if I put on this power anklet, it'll give me 8 speed EVs plus the one that Zigzagoon gives me, which is 9 speed EVs total. But if I wear a different item like this power weight, it'll give me plus 8 EVs for my HP plus the 1 speed EV from that Zigzagoon. So it'll still give me 9 total, but it'll give 1 speed, 9 HP. So since I'm going to want to train HP, I'm going to grab my power weight. I'm going to want to train my attack, so I'm going to grab power bracer, and I'm going to want to train speed, so I'm going to grab my power anklet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my power anklet on Feraligatr, and I'm gonna run out here. And Rattata is another Pokemon that I know gives speed EVs, so I'm just gonna fight this Rattata, defeat this Rattata, and if we take a look, went from 117, and he's gonna have gone up by 9, so now he's gonna be at 126. So all I need to do is find some more Pokemon. So Rattata gives a speed EV, and Raticate is gonna give 2 speed EVs because it's its next evolution. So now when I defeat this Raticate, it'll give me 10. So it went from 9, now it's going to have given me 10, so I'm at 136. And it's very simple to figure out what Pokemon gives what EVs. All you have to do is Google it, and Google will tell you. So if you Google what EV does a Zigzagoon give you, it'll tell you. And it's as simple as that. So you're going to go around Googling what Pokemon gives the EVs that you're trying to get, and then you're just going to find those and follow them. So over here, I know Voltorb gives speed EVs too, so I'm just going to fight this Voltorb also, and boom, that's some more speed EVs. So now I have 154, and I can just keep going. All right, so after defeating him, let's just say for the sake of the video that my speed EV would be maxed out. The next thing that I would want to do is just grab my next power item. So if I want to max out my attack, I'm just going to grab my power bracer, put it on my Pokemon, and I'm just going to go start fighting Pokemon. It's very easy to find out what Pokemon actually get what IVs. All you're going to do is just Google it. If you just Google what EVs does Raticate give you, it'll tell you exactly what EVs it'll give you, and then you'll know what Pokemon to look for to specialize in whatever stat that you want to actually go for. So after you max out your stats, you're probably going to get a couple miscellaneous ones like what I have here. So I have 2 defense EVs. I don't want those. It's as simple as feed it another berry. Once that berry is fed to it, now it's back to 0, and go find a Pokemon that gives the stat point that you do want. And then once it does, you'll have your 510 EV points that you can have. So the max that you can have on one stat at a time is 252. And then you can have 2 maxed out at 252 and 1 of 6 if you wanted to, or you could spread them out however you wanted, at 510 total. But yeah, so you can look up, find guides to see, what EV spread is the best for the Pokemon that you like, or, you can mix and match and do what you want. But that's going to be how you EV train a Pokemon. Very short, very sweet, very simple. And there are obviously other things that you can do to make it even better, because when you max out your EVs, your Pokemon can hit harder, it can tank more, or it can attack faster, so you'll be able to go first in a turn rather than last, like last or second, like bigger, tankier Pokemon may normally do. But depending on what your EV train or what your IVs or what your nature is, that can change the battle drastically. And you can find out more information on how to deal with all that, how all that works, in my How to Be a Better Trainers video. So go ahead, check out that video, help support me as a creator so I can hit my first 1,000 subs. And that's about it for this video. So I hope you guys take it easy, and peace.